Today is Tuesday, September the 10th. We spent 2 nights there in Alton, in this very nice marina that's tucked right in behind this bridge, this big bridge that goes from Missouri to Illinois. We're headed down today to a place called Hoppy's, which is kind of a legendary jumping off spot in the Mississippi. It's about 50 miles down here, and it's run by a couple of 85-year-old folks, and I just wanted to get this new video started, and we're headed toward the Ohio River. We'll probably spend tonight at Hoppy's, and then tomorrow night we'll spend it at a little anchorage before you get to the Ohio River. But there's a lock we're going through right now. We just called him. He said come on through. So starting a new video. Here's a little bit more geography for you. We've just come about 6 miles south on the Mississippi River from Alton, and there is the Missouri River right there. And the Missouri River joins the Mississippi River right here and goes that way. Now, I just read a book, one of the few. It was called Undaunted Courage by Stephen Ambrose, and it was about the Lewis and Clark expedition. They came out of the Ohio River several 200 miles down there, turned north on the Mississippi, got to against the current, got to this position right here, and turned up the Missouri against the current. So they earned their kudos. But anyway, this is interesting. If you go this way on the Mississippi, you run aground. You cannot go that way. I got to shoot through the cabin here just a little bit. But anyway, this is called the Chain of Rocks Canal. This is a diversion canal that'll take us on and join back on the Mississippi in a little bit. Sorry for the wind noise, but I just thought that was interesting. There's a big Mississippi in the Missouri where they join up headed south. You can't go that way, so a little more geography. Here's just a little tidbit. When we came right by that area, right behind the boat there was a significant current that pushed us toward the shore. Nothing serious, but that's where the Missouri River is flowing south into the Mississippi, and you know, that's like ricocheting off a wall. We had a substantial current. We had to do Jenny had to do some just little steering corrections, but that current runs in here and they head off south. Here's the only markings that I can see. It says canal, all boats enter here with an arrow drawn this way. They need to put red lights all over that because the rocks and shallow water right over there. But if we hadn't had word of mouth, it would have been a little confusing because your instincts are to follow the big river. But you'd be dead wrong. Just a little trivia, here's the last lock that we'll go through on the Mississippi River. This is lock 27. We're probably 10 or 15 miles south of Alton, but he's gonna drop us 22 feet. We're in here with the barge. We'll get out first, and this pleasure craft right here behind us is from St. Simon's. Well, this is a geography test. You have to guess what city we're in. All of a sudden it's like being in the ocean. I don't know where these rollers are coming from. Here we are, St. Louis. Oop, I gave it away, sorry. Nice sized little town. Busy, bunch of barges running up and down the river. Alright, this is Tuesday evening, about 6:30 Central Time. This is mighty Mississippi River. This is a place called Hoppy's. There we are right there. There's a working barge going down river. It's kind of a legendary place. It's been here for many, many years. And the Corps of Engineers, I think, is probably trying to get them out of here, and they grandfathered in and they can't do it. They're very nice people. Hoppy and Fern, I don't know their last name, run the place. But the Corps of Engineers came in here and built those 3 dikes right up there. And it's causing this place to silt in. And you can see how much it's silted in, and it'll eventually, if nothing's done, shut this marina down. You can't get to it. The water won't be deep enough. But anyway, we're headed south tomorrow. We're trying to decide whether to stay here. It's hot as rip. It's 97 today. But we're going to leave tomorrow about noon and go like 40 miles down river and anchor at a lock system down there. It's 227 miles from right here to the next gasoline fill up. So you got to think about this. But Hoppy's Marine, and it's in, hold on just a second, Kimmswick, Kimmswick, Missouri. Hoppy's Marine. Just a little bit closer look, it's a series of barges that are tied in here right close to the bank, but these are old barges. Kind of a legendary spot, kind of a jumping off spot to head down the Mississippi River. All right, we're leaving Hoppy's right now. That's kind of an institution. Today is September the 11th. Hoppy's probably won't last too much longer. The Corps of Engineers came in here and built these 3 dikes right here, and you can see that it's causing the river to back up, and it's backing up toward Hoppy's, which is an institution. We're going about 40 miles south, spend the night in a lock tonight. September the 11th today is Wednesday. A year ago today, our ambassador and 3 other Americans were killed. 12 years ago today, the big one happened. I hope to goodness nothing happens today. So far, no one has been held accountable by this administration, our government, for the murder of 4 of our people and the just destruction of our embassy in Libya and Benghazi. What a shame, what a pathetic shame. Hopefully we'll get it right soon. This is a little bit frustrating, but this is the best I can do. Right through there is a bald eagle sitting, just standing on the bank. He just flew in there. We didn't see him fly in, but I can't zoom this thing. I'm not that smart. But we're in Kokoski Lock on the Kokoski River, about 40 miles south of Hoppy's, where we left yesterday. But wish I could get that, but that's as good as I can do. A bald eagle over there piddling around the edge of the water. Thursday morning, September the 12th. This is Kokoski, K-A-S-K-A-S-K-I-A Lock. And this Kokoski River runs up to a little town called New Athens, Illinois. And we're leaving right now. It's 8 o'clock. We're going 117 miles to the Ohio River. We're going to do it in 6 hours. I'm going to run it. A little bit of excitement today. We get to run, I'm going to run it 3 hours and chug for 3 hours. So just a little update on this excitement in the Mississippi River. But that was a great place to stay. It was quiet and clean, and of course no facilities, but that's okay. It was secure. We tied up and everything was great. So I'll check you later, but we're getting ready to run the ladies here a little bit. They've been chugging along too long. All right, we're running down the Mississippi. We're about 93 miles from the Ohio River. We cruised for an hour, went about 10 miles. Now we're going to run this for an hour and go about 34 miles. So that's our strategy for the day. Visibility is a little poor, but we can see the markers just fine. Travel log. We're in Cape Girardeau, Missouri. This is the home of Rush Limbaugh. Go Rush! This is a little Mississippi River observation. Monarch butterfly, good luck. We're about 19 miles north of the Ohio River, headed south. We're in a loop, we're headed north. But anyway, the Corps of Engineers can't stand well, they have to. They tweak this river all the time. These little structures right back there, I don't know if you can see it, right there and right here, they build these little wing dams, they're called wing dams, out into the river to keep the channel open. I think if they didn't do that, you could walk from the Gulf of Mexico to Minneapolis or North Dakota or somewhere where this thing starts. It would be all over the place. There'd be sandbars everywhere, so they have to continually tweak it. They can't quite figure it out, but anyway, if they didn't do that, it'd be a big flat, some streams, anyway, you know what I'm talking about. We'll wrap up this video with another shot. That's a pretty good shot of a wing dam. They just must be hundreds of them up and down the river, and you can see what it does behind them. It silts up, but some way that keeps the channel open. I'm sure they figured it out. But this is we're about to the Ohio River, and I'm going to terminate this video, but this is smooth as glass. It was a nice run down here. We've been right at 100 miles since we left this morning. So I'm going to terminate this right now, and I'll start another one at the Ohio River. New adventure. For reference, this is Interstate 57. This is the end of this video.